Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Nelson Cruz is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Over the first, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Into the box, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman.
Now here it comes.
Fletcher.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away.
Batting second. The designated.
Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Batting third.
2 down, no one on base. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. And this is lined hard to deep left. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. Still no score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, there is precipitation in the forecast, but talking with some of the grounds crew here before the game, they said they don't think it will have a significant impact as we move forward. We can expect a light sprinkle, but there shouldn't be any stoppages in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. We'll hope that's true. And, guys, what's the toughest thing about playing in damp conditions like this?
I'm going to be honest with you, Matty. If it stays like this, not a problem. It's just a nuisance. Yeah, the ball might be a little damp, throwing it across to first base. Might have to gather yourself a little bit more, but this weather won't affect anything.
And the pitch. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The pitch.
Outside, that's ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
3-0 now. Ah, 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Miguel Sano. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu. He's 1 for 3. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box, Mitch Garver in the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 balls and a strike. Donaldson over at second. Sano at first with no outs. Now both runners are breaking. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
To Iglesias for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Trout has a read on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Twin strand a pair. Now to the plate, here is Anthony Rendon. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The third baseman.
Hit back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Justin Upton the next to hit. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Runners off for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's gone 2 for 6. First delivery to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games. Belted high and deep into right center. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 7. The catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. So now to the plate, Kyle Garlick. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 9.
One away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Base is empty, 2 away, and next to hit will be Luis Ariz. A fastball taken for strike 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes. We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Jared Walsh.
The first baseman.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting 9.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias.
And
he puts it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22. Second baseman.
Now into the box, David Fletcher. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Luis Robert comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lined into right, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Wow.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Lined hard to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he is in there. So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Pineda pauses. First pitch on the way. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a line drive. Cruz gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Angels Strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Nelson Cruz is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Cruz stands at second with no outs. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Walsh is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Miguel Sano. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Struck him out.
Up next to the Twins.
Striding in is Mitch Garver, trying here to plate the tying run from second. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Walsh is there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0.
Leading up for the Angels.
First pitch on its way to Upton.
Justin.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Upton.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. There's one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up.
Now back.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Second home run early in the year, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Pineda gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and none left. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bounce to first, scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter.
Next up, Kyle Garlick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now here is Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Second baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Buxton is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
The batter will be Luis Robert. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Robert.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, he was almost out of the inning, but the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that's through into left, a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Here's Justin Upton now. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. But a run in now is Andrelton Simmons. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 2, second base.
That'll bring up Luis Arraez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends things for Josh Donaldson next.
The batter, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. One more look at the circus catch in left field. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Matt Shoemaker enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. And now for the Angels, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. The pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Jared Walsh will stride it again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. And it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 2nd home run of the game. And the lead for the Angels grows now to 5-0.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, number 4.
Plate now, Jose Iglesias. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. slow roller down the third baseline. Donaldson's got to get rid of it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
In now, Mike Trout. He grounds it sharply to third. Donaldson's there. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. But the Angels... So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. That one bends around the zone, and it's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now the first pitch. Mitch Garver is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. To Iglesias for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is foul right side. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Popped him up. Suzuki waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next, it'll be Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. Need to get it going soon. It's 5. In now is Anthony Rendon. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Rendon on his way to second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it, and that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Jordan Balazovic comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Shohei Ohtani will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Now the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Milosevic, a Canadian native. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Cruz moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
The right fielder.
So one away now for the Angels in the 7th. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. Swing and a line drive. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Shohei Ohtani takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning.
Number 17. Shohei.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners.
Oh, and this kicks right off of him. Throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Garlick leads off second with nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next, it'll be Luis Arias. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Iglesias will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
I I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Felix Pena enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch of the AB on its way. Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 the count. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run.
And
bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the Twins 2. Hansel Robles will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Number 4.
He's looking locked in.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, high in the air out to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 22.
Now at the plate is David Fletcher. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Stepping in once again is Miguel Sano. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Number 22.
Mike Mayers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Number 21. Mike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to dig in, Mitch Garver. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Mayers offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Here's Byron Buxton now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And that one yanked just foul. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
6-2 the final total today. The Halos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Hyunjin Ryu takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this inning.
Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I put the fees in it. KK got the whole place lit up. Hit the switch, make my 6'2" sit up. I know you sick, don't spit up. Tell homegirl if I can't, she gotta get up.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Yu Darvish is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the shortstop.
First pitch of the AB now. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit the clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Nelson.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. No balls and a strike to count. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Devin Smeltzer, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
And kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings up Mike Trout. Takes this the other way to right. And Trout has himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. Into the box now, Max Stassi, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Cave is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. He played an inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is it.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Max Kepler is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's 2 for 4. He's taken him deep once. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least...
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. Down go the Twins in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. Ready now is Jared Walsh. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
The first baseman.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there's 1 away. So to get his day started at the plate, Justin Upton comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. High in the air out to center field. Cave is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 8, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at 3rd.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, now he's stuck with runners on 2nd and 3rd.
At the plate, David Fletcher, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to 2nd. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, Dero, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting 1st in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A two-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. Fourth home run here in the early going, as the Angels have now opened up a 4-0 lead.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the second inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled, and our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers. Wow, this guy must be a glutton for punishment, because he's given up 6 hits in this inning alone. Not sure how much more rope you can give this guy. At some point, you have to try somebody different.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. He swings and grounds it to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the... So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint. But what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know is going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
1 ball and 1 strike to their designated hitter this afternoon. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch to 2-2 now.
2-2.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Cave is on his way home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Batting done. The catcher, number 8.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
That evens it up, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Here's the 2-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch. Polanco takes his lead at third with 1 away. Left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, there's a clean base hit right there. Devo to drive that runner in from third base.
Yeah, he was telling the boys, get it ready right here. I'm going to walk home on this one. That was easy to read through the hole, and he was able to take his time scoring from third.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. Digging in will be Jared Walsh. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Weak grounder down the line at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next to the Angels.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Donaldson absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he fouls this one off. 1-1. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Jake Cave. 0-1 the count. From the stretch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you can throw it for a strike.
So he got him swinging. Jake Cave is sent packing for the second out of the inning, and it's fouled away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Donaldson at second. Kepler on at first with 2 down. hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Twin strand ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home fourth. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. Looking up is the center fielder. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batter.
So one down, no one aboard. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Up next
and now in the box, Matt Stassi. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Hero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Here's Justin Upton now. No balls and 1 strike. No hits to this point. Smoked on the ground left side. Simmons dives. What a stop. Touché, sir. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More from MLB Network. Saturday Baseball. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Leading off for the
from the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
1 away, and here's the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 2.
Next up is Luis Arias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. Nelson Cruz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Now it'll be Dexter Fowler. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The right fielder, Dexter.
High in the air out to center field. Cave is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The batter, number 4.
Next to stand in is Jose Iglesias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat.
Everybody
wants up at the plate
Second
right
baseman.
now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Twins.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. So now to the plate, David Fletcher. No balls and a strike to count. Shoemaker, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this club.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches. They lead it 6-2. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And this is taken in by Upton for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Grounder caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So next to bat will be Max Kepler. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. The 2-0 on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Fouled off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Shohei Ohtani stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Mike Trout hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon.
Anthony.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Max Stassi. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
To the plate now, Jared Walsh. Hit in the air down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The left fielder, number 10.
So now into the box is Justin Upton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way to Upton. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Jorge Polanco. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Softly hit out to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
And stepping in, Mitch Garver, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and no strikes. In there, and it's even at 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
1 and 2 to the Twins catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Stepping up is Jose Iglesias. It was a base hit last time up. And now the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, David Fletcher. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Line toward the gap in left center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So now here is Andrelton Simmons. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now
that'll bring up Luis Ariz. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Iglesias now at short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter.
Next to hit is Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there at the knees, strike 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, guys, he's got to be shaking his head right there on the mound. He executed everything he wanted to in his game plan right there. Breaking ball below the zone, and he's able to dig that out for a base hit. He has to be frustrated right now.
In now, Max Stassi, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Cave is right there, 1 down. And now, Jared Walsh. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kepler's there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, here is Justin Upton. Singled homer run in his last time up. Lays off 1-0. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. First home run of the campaign for him as they push this lead up to 9 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Cody Stashak enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he fouls this one off. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The first baseman.
Up next, Miguel Sano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Cut fastball, and there's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now back, left fielder.
Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's taken for strike 1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys go...
And a wide throw, but he keeps his foot on the bag as he lands on his belly. And on a bit of a weird ending, this ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Angels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Yu Darvish wins his 3rd of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Devin Smeltzer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 11 runs on a whole bunch of hits. No errors, they left 12 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base.
Came alive. At the same time, I play my soul got bad. Literally, I would live lonely inside. On the physical side, all my miracles died. 2012, guess that plan didn't go well. Out my shell, still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I could chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. With my words like verbs, curve. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road, cause I couldn't come round to the funeral. Let a whole years passed. Made an EP and the fans got mad. A lot of issues that a young man had. Just 2 years shy of a high school grad. 2016 when the boy got mean. QLT embedded in my jeans. Around the same time I met X and Ski. If the clan ain't hit, then we just might be the ones that have it all in our reach. 2017 I had no place to sleep. 2018 Taboo 1-3 was the best that people ever heard from me. When you get pure pain, I'ma just make heat. 2019 been good and bleak. Cut off the locks, new looks, ain't me. Used to chase my dreams, not a dream chase me. Chase my dream, chase my dream. Chase my dream, chase my dream, chase my dream.
So skin deep, melanin carry through heat. Papa was a soldier, spit a whole life on his shoulder. Goes where my pillage, yeah, I told ya. Gold war product, about 10 kids, about 10 knees, about 10 feet. School was about 10 Ks. T's getting faded, hope getting faded. H, no lights flashing and flicker was a dream. Providing for the children just to hope I soul beam with prosperity. Man, parents they took care of me, made sure opinions were heard cause it was scary. With the kid things, I was looking in the back when I thought I wasn't heard. Decided to take care. Back, take care. That was a dream.
Anything that the world has not seen
was a dream. Yeah.
When I turn 19, chase my dreams.
Take care.
Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe. Love can't breathe. I'll do me and you do you.
I say I'm yours, but I'm anybody else's. You say you're mine, but there's always someone else. All the disguise, we're in love with being selfless. Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt.
Don't do this to me.
We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
I'll do me and you do you.
you say you're mine, but you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano. Girl sweet like a mango. Gives a taste to the tango. Strum like a banjo. Then hit the sound in our sandals. Flow hot like a condo. Ain't no place that I can't go. On a mission like Rambo. Self-portrait like Van Gogh. My whole team really on deck. Chuck Norris about to bow flex. Nike flow about to get checks. Pump it up, about to get pecks. G's work like a named Shrek. Want the money, want the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, by the beat like a horse. Spit flames like a torch. Now I'm riding up the 2. You would think I'm in the 6. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot, I swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow throughs in the wrist. I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm about it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I bought it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. I'm with it, I get it, I got it, I'm good. You dig it? Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like eat, pray. Give thanks.
Welcome to the land of the permanent sun, where the flowers are melted and the future is fun. The freeway lizards are my feeling so good. On a one-way trip back to West Hollywood. Let's go. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be in total control. There were spotlights flying through the sky from a winter wonderland, catching out the bees hiding in the clouds. No future Batman, not before Christmas, not very likely. Starred in a warehouse in a valley. It feels so good to have a perfect song. It feels so good to be.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Halos played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So stepping in is David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, J.J.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Line hard deep into left. Kepler is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second.
Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Maeda, a former Dodger, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Batting third.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast. Now the first pitch. Josh Donaldson is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That is it. The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Max Kepler comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
1-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in a wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Heading after it is Kepler. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in next, Kurt Suzuki. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Jorge Polanco. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in. Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
That brings up Alex Kirilloff, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. No balls and 1 strike. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1 left for Minnesota. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now back, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
From the stretch, Max Stassi will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men. All set for the start of the fourth. And set to go is the second baseman, Luis Arias. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Fowler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Down go the... Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
The right fielder.
Now, surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you don't see too many guys at this level top out at just 86 miles an hour, but we're seeing one here. Chopped weakly to the left.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. So the next to bat will be Jared Walsh. He flew out in his last AB. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball.
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out hit.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels get just the 1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Now
stepping in next, Jake Cave. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And now the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Here's the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Soft liner to the left side. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit softly on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
The left fielder, number 10.
Justin Upton the next to hit. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Out into right center. Well hit. Here's Upton on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Kepler's on his horse. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. At the plate now is Alex Kirilloff. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, catcher, Mitch Garver.
So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, a double play.
It doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next will be the power hitting catcher, Kurt Suzuki. This is line to left. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. There's a line drive to the left side, and Simmons won't have a shot. It's over his head for a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Hero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Second baseman.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what...
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The designated hitter.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead leads 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, Dero, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it. Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
The center fielder,
ready now for L.A., Mike Trout. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The third baseman, number 6.
He's set. Here it comes. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Angels. That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Justin Upton.
The left fielder. Justin.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Line towards center field. Cave is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Jared Walsh is at the plate as he watches ball one. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there. You have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
The Angels are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Jake.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. Ty Buttrey takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Count now a ball and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jorge Polanco is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to 3rd with it, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Dribbled up the line. Kepler, the runner at 3rd. Cave is at 2nd with nobody out. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here as it'll remain 2nd and 3rd, but with 1 away now.
The first baseman.
Now to bat, Alex Kirilloff. Singled last time up, fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some pout leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
One run scores. The throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Here's the 1-0. In there, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning.
Now running at first for the Twins, number 25.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ball even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 pitch. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Miguel Sano is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 22.
Now the pitch. Hit to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The batter, number 22.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his 3rd knock of the game.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Now the 0-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! A 2-run home run off the bat of Shohei Ohtani. 6th home run on the season for him, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
The center fielder, Mike.
Standing in now, Mike Trout. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, 2 hits in 7 tries. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, The left fielder.
Next to hit, Justin Upton. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Simmons has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's now 5-2 Angels. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He bounced out last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. The 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Simmons on at first. Nobody out. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just take the out at first here, which is a little surprising considering he had a good shot at 2. Now at the plate, here is Nelson Cruz. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
At the plate now, Josh Donaldson. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 1 for 2. Fouled away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Final strike for the Twins. And he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. He got him, and the Angels finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Los Angeles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dylan Bundy earns the win, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final.
from the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Texas Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Andrew Heaney gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
1-1 the count now. The mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So bases are empty with one out now, and that means Nick Solak will dig in. And he gets ahead 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Pops this one up. Stassi has a play, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nick Solak is the second out of the opening frame. David Dahl is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. 2-1 to David Dahl. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Batting second.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Gibson has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
The batter will be Luis Robert. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Gallo gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels straight. Second inning set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, number 13.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Called strike on the change, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Right side, but it's well foul. Heaney stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting 6, the center fielder, number 4.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Justin Upton now, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
The left fielder, Justin.
And a ball, 1-0.
Upton.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box, Max Stassi will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gallo is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Now to the plate, here is Charlie Culberson. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Nate Lowe digging in now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
So next to the plate for Texas, Jose Trevino. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The first baseman.
Swinging a liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Career against Kyle Gibson. He's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. The relay. Poor base running there. Got him caught the hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. At the plate, David Fletcher. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
There's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. That'll bring in Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ball game. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Hey, be on the lookout right here. Usually when a pitcher drops in a curveball for a strike looking, now he'll try and throw it in the dirt, get you to fish a little bit. I want to see where he goes here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
For the Rangers, the left fielder.
2 down, no one on base. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. The bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Luis Robert.
And leading up,
ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
The center fielder.
Grounded to third. There's Kiner-Falefa. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The third baseman,
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Davis. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Justin Upton the next to hit. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Now into the box, Joey Gallo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Striding in is John Jay as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 33.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and the catcher Max Stassi will be the next to bat. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Up next for the Angels.
So next to hit is Jared Walsh. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Nah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, oh, I got a nice little hitting streak.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Iglesias now at short. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box, Nate Lowe. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Struck out in his first at-bat. Fouled away. Culberson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. And now here is Jose Trevino, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now the 1-0.
one of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Jay. He can't get to it. This one's down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's going to get there with a one-out triple.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1-0 the count. Popped up. Fletcher is there. 2 down.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Nick Solak.
Now at the plate, Nick Solak. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. 1-2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 1-0 Texas.
The second baseman.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Center fielder, Luis Robert.
In now for the Angels, Luis Robert. A potential tying run for him at third base. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile, the run is in to score. And in the days of 3-run homers in 9-8 ball games, you don't see the suicide squeeze executed much anymore, but this right here is a textbook example of getting that bunt down and getting the RBI. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0-1 the count. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So still 2 away, and Justin Upton will bat next.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the
Watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Mike Trout will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play right at 3:33. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Popped up. And no one will get this one. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here now the 2-2 to third. In time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels. Mike Trout will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
Right fielder, number 13, Joey Gallo.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Mike Mayers enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Willie Calhoun stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The center fielder,
Chris Davis at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Gallo on second. Calhoun at first. 1 gone. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Next up, Charlie Culberson. 2 outs on 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. No balls and a strike to count. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after. In now is John Jay. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jose.
Plate now, Jose Iglesias. Liner towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Angels leave 1. Score remains tied. So here is Nate Lowe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder going back. Still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Jose Trevino stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trevino, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And he fouls this one off. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Hey, I love to be aggressive on the base pass, certainly when you're watching the play. That runner saw that baseball right in front of him. The whole play transpired right in front of him, and he felt he could get to third base. Then he better get there. Can't be thrown out in that situation.
David Dahl to the plate now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get it.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, brother. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. David Fletcher. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB. The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Shohei Ohtani stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Dahl. He's there and records the first out. The next batter will be Luis Robert. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Into center field. Line drive base hit. Long throw to third.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Stepping in now, Anthony Rendon. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. Knocks one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
He's set, and the pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Nero. You did late in the game. You come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. At the plate, John Jay, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Bounce it to the left side, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The catcher, number 33, Max Stassi.
Into the box, Max Stassi, as he lines it out to center. And that's in there, base hit. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Joe Barlow trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate now, Jared Walsh, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Kiner Falefa is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So all set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a dangerous pitch right there. Down and in slider for a called strike. He misses a little bit out over the heart of the plate, and that ball might not come back.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Chris Davis comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit to third. Rendon is there. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. And it's fouled away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Another one sent foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Count even at 2-2. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Los Angeles Angels came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mike Mayers claims the win out of the pen, his first. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. It's Matt Vack.
Perish the pain. I was impoverished those ties little while. Stared into open lane. Stared into long, long nights. Howling still. West of the eastern cold, carving the wind, and dawn of your eyes, dust off your smile, when you say yes, you make me trust I will never keep you from an open door. I know, you know. That's how much I feel in everything you are. You know, I know. That's the day when we sat on the stone, watching the fish run under our feet and flow. And oh, from the rocks, scraping my knees and toes, and love with me roll, slow from the sea.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Shohei Ohtani will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is
Leading off the
walks to
afternoon
hits to
for
innings
Texas.
pitch, is less than
The third
1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one
First
thing.
pitch,
Not only is
1-10.
his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Next, it'll be Charlie Culberson. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Charlie Culberson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Charlie Culberson becomes the first out of the inning. David Dahl to the plate now. Ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 13.
Joey Gallo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for... And now, Jack Mayfield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading up for the
and now
Angels,
pitch on the way.
The second baseman.
Swing and a liner. Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Second.
Now here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matty, Luis Robert is certainly a guy we need to watch in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Next, it'll be Mike Trout. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. Calhoun, a California native, actually. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season. Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Rangers. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Odor has it, and there's out number 2. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Off for the Rangers, the first baseman,
Nate Lowe swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Next to dig in, Jose Trevino. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Fouled away. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his own.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the first pitch. Nick Solak is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Lifted down the line in left, and it's a foul ball. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
1-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's 1-2.
He's going to have to figure out a way to get out of the middle of the plate. Just gave up a big bomb right there, and now he's missing right down the heart of the plate again. Could spell trouble for him.
Trout able to track it down for the third out. Now at the plate is Kurt Suzuki. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Line drive base hit.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base. Right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on. So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Culberson, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jack Mayfield, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Now back.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And standing in is the DH, Luis Robert. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Iglesias rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Down to 2 and 1.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
To short. One there. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1.
And leading up.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The center fielder.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Wow.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. The pitch. Back up the middle. Adore is there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. In now is Anthony Rendon. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Justin Upton now. First pitch on its way to Upton. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The batter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now that second base.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. The first
so 2 out, nobody on. And now here's Nate Lowe. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
For the Angels, the catcher,
Kurt Suzuki is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next for the Angels.
Ready now is Jared Walsh. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
In now, Jose Iglesias.
The shortstop.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Nick Solak will stride in one more time as we flash you back to earlier. This was a big blow right here as he leaves the yard with plenty to spare. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in will be Charlie Culberson. Flew out last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Upton on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping in once again is David Dahl. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. We walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Joey Gallo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Ran one in tight that time, as all he can do is foul this one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Luis Robert.
The designated hitter.
A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out.
Now back.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a flare down the line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next up is Justin Upton. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder, and that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Justin Upton. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Chris Davis next to bat. And I think the question, meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
We were just speculating about this starter maybe starting to show some signs of tiring, and then he gives up a long ball. If you ride a starter too long, it can come back to bite you sometimes. Now I gotta think they'll make a move.
Willie Calhoun is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Aaron Slagers comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rendon over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Rougned Odor. And now the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now in the box, Nate Lowe singled in his last at bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nope. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 4 and the Rangers 2. DeMarcus Evans gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and there's 1 away. Jared Walsh will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Ready to begin the 8th. And now it'll be the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that means Nick Solak will dig in. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Charlie Culberson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Joe Barlow is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So now into the box is Jack Mayfield. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Luis Robert. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, boom, boom. 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In to score, the runner from third. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down.
Fowler.
Brett Martin was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. Trout at third. Rendon over at second. Upton is over at first with 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. And stepping in, Kurt Suzuki grounded out in his last at-bat. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Stepping up is Jared Walsh. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 9-2 ball game.
The batter number 4.
That had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
The left fielder.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ty Buttry answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Here's Chris Davis now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Popped high in the air. Walsh has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 5.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Gallo at second with 2 down. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Halos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Shohei Ohtani earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels.
Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep working today. That smile will come one day. Don't worry, you're gonna be happy. Keep fighting today. That smile will come one day. Nothing's come for free. When you get it free, you will lose it freely. So you better know. Work hard is the best way. Muffins come for free. When you get it free, you lose it freely. So you better know, work hard is the best way. Let your hope come from fight, and go through your darkness, you'll find your light. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep working today, that smile will come one day. Don't worry, you gotta be happy. Keep fighting today, that smile will come one day. Keep it, keep your self-control. Keep it, keep your eyes open. Keep it, keep your self-control. I say keep it, keep your eyes open. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You better hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, listen. You have to listen. That smile will come. That smile will come. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. There is a long way to go. There is a long journey. This life is ups and downs. There is a long journey. There is a long journey.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y acuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
¿Qué tal hecho mi español muy malo? I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos. Y'all don't understand my lingo, too pesado. Wepa, dale. Si lo tengo power of the Lord, I keep it on me. Every day is like a party, tell the drama go away. I don't do it for approval, I just do what God say. Car that cooked me up a beat, I ate it in the driveway. Dale, live my life inside the valley. No, he walking with me, give my enemies un cale, yeah, boy. DR down in Paraguay. Me and Funky got together, that's a crazy pair, boy.
Se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Que esta para el que le falta, para el que le sobre, para el que lo quiera y no lo tenga, para el que lo tenga y no lo quiera, para la iglesia, para el caserío, para los que son y los que no son de los míos, y para los tigres que andan en jipeta y hasta los que andan en bicicleta.
Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bombas para fincar y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Pick up the pace.